Hey everyone, welcome back to the Goes 11 Vise Squad, brought to you by the Andromas Fly Company and Fly Life Company, our sponsors. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button, subscribe button, and the little reminder bell so you don't miss any of our future episodes. Also, check out our awesome online stores at fishingandoutdoors.ca or .net for U.S. and international shoppers. You'll find all of our sponsors' gear and lots of other outdoor gear, lots of fly tying stuff, lots of fly fishing stuff, fishing in general, conventional fishing, whatever you want, it's right there. Check it out. Today in the vise we're going to tie this Humpy. This is a size 12 for video purposes, but I would normally fish it size 14 to 16 if I can convince myself to tie them size 16. Most time I'm fishing them size 14, and in big hatches I'll throw size 12. So this is definitely worth tying. This one's with a yellow body. Most often you see them with a yellow or a red body. Either one works great. And let's get to tying. So we are going to start out with this size 12 R7 dry fly hook. And we are going to start with our thread down the hook shank, starting about the middle. And bring it back a little bit past the point of the hook. This is a 8/0 thread in black, waxed. A GSP would also work really well in this situation for all the deer hair work that we have. So we're going to start with this stacked bunch of moose body hair. Be pretty. Don't be skimpy with it. I want a good strong tail. I'm going to measure it out. I like a little bit shorter than the body. Couple loose collecting wraps and then stronger wraps. You don't want to go strong right at the beginning because you'll get to flare. You want a straight tail like that. And then stop right around where you started your thread. Just like that. So now put a couple more wraps over those ends to make sure they're secured. And then bring your thread, we're actually going to leave our thread up here. And we're going to bring it up into this part where you want to do your deer hair. And now we are going to tie this in. When tying in the deer hair, I usually go about 1 hook gap. And then we're going to tie it in just like that. Flare it outwards. And then once you can really get a hold of it, I'm going to take my squeeze scissors right here, curved tip, very versatile, and I'm just going to take some of this hair out. Just a couple more here and there. Okay. And now we're going to pull it up, and we are going to tie it down as we go. Right to the tail. And then we're going to bring our thread back up to the deer hair, which we're going to pull back a couple wraps in front of. And we're going to crisscross like this. Split it pretty evenly. More wraps in front. Don't do too many wraps in front or else you're going to have issues later. And then I like to do a couple wraps right around these wings if I can. It can be a little tough with the thread twisting on you, but it's not impossible. Collects them nicely. And there we have our deer hair wings and our deer hair for the hump. So now we're going to bring our thread back, snip anything that we caught. It's going to happen. Don't be worried about it. They snip right out of there, and unless you catch a whole ton, you're not going to notice a difference. Perfect. So now we are going to tie in this Uni Floss. This one is in Chartreuse, but it's more of a fluorescent yellow, which I like for these humpies. We're just going to tie it in along the side here. We're going to stop our thread right behind the wings. And we're just going to wrap all the way up the body. And we're going to wrap all the way to the wings rather than right before it, because by the time we catch it with our thread, we're going to lose that extra little bit. It's a little safety net though. So now we're going to pull this deer hair back over top as our hump. We got a short one right here. We're just going to pluck it right out with our squeeze scissors. Pull it over between the wings. That way you know you're centered. And just make a loose wrap. You're going to tighten down afterwards. Maybe one more. To grab the hump at this point and just tighten. One wrap in front, and now we're just going to snip all this out. The key part of this fly, and really any fly you tie, but this one especially with the limited moves you can make, do not over wrap your thread. If it only takes 2 or 3 wraps to secure it, then don't do more than that, because then you're going to run out of space. You're going to run out of extra room. This fly in particular is extremely tough because you get all these tie-in points right here, which means that at this point where we tie in our hackle, if you overdo it, you're going to end up with this weird looking hackle at the end. I think with this one we've been pretty safe with it. So we're going to tie in 2 hackles. This one's a grizzly and a brown, medium brown I believe is what it is. And we're just going to wrap into the front of the wings to fully secure them. And then snip out our stems. We're just going to wrap these like we would any other dry fly. So you're bound to deal with this issue where the 2 hackles like to go opposite directions on you, and that's okay. You're just going to stop wrapping and you're going to try again. The closer you hold to the bottom of the stem, the more likely you are to get them to stay together. Pull your wings forward a little bit, and then 2 more wraps in front. So if you were counting, that's 2 in front and 2 behind. If you can squeeze a third, go for it, but I don't think we're going to be able to today. Most times you're just going to get 2 and 2. Now we're going to half hitch off. Do not snip those out yet. Go ahead and half hitch first. Cut off your thread. And then cut off your hackles. So right there you have the Humpy. This one with a yellow body. Chartreuse to be more specific, but basically the yellow body idea. Thank you for watching today's clip. If you enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. That way, you know, you can see our future episodes, but specifically hit that little reminder bell so you get told when our next episode comes out. My episodes are always Sundays, but you got other hosts. You got Ryan and Adam. They both do great videos. Check them out too on this page. Hope to see you guys next week, and have a great day.